So the competition we're about to be heading into, we have to count the number of times a certain word is said through a single song.
Every time they say B, you have to count it. I'm a B, I'm a B, oh my god.
One person's a listener, the other one is the number of how many times they say a certain word.
My strategy was, let's get to know each other so we can be really good partners.
My partner's with Jen. We've both been musicians for a while. She's actually a music major. She's got good listening skills, so do I.
I picked Jared because I figured that having a puzzle of some sort was going to be the second challenge.
I've had pretty good memorization skills, so I know I kind of volunteer, like, hey, I think I got this.
I mean, I could have never done that. I mean, I messed up on the listening part of the last competition, so I mean, like, I was real glad I was just doing the cup thing.
I was kind of sketchy on the second half when it came to like the ball part. And whatever the other part was besides listening was too confusing for me, and I was just like, I'm not gonna screw this up, so I'm just gonna listen. He wanted to do the counting. He just didn't understand the stick part. I told Meg, but he was probably a better listener than me. And then, somehow I just ended up being the listener. I don't know, old school, we really went old school on this one because mostly the girls were listening and the guys were like in the back waiting.
I just stood there and I got to hear a great song by the Black Eyed Peas called I'm a Bee.
Nope, I'm a bee. It's just within the first 5 B's, I was just lost. It was frustrating, and I hated it.
And then I accidentally started counting the IMAs.
I gave up. I really literally was just like, I'm just gonna guess. Okay, we just like sing along, and I was like, okay, let me count them on my fingers. I'll tap my legs. Okay, that was 3, that was 4, that was 5, like crap. And then I would just be like, okay, I probably just missed like 8.
People, you could tell, I felt like stopped really counting. You kind of guesstimated.
I also thought everybody else was doing terrible, so I was just like, hey, if they're doing terrible and I'm doing terrible, then sorry, we're all doing terrible.
I remember the rule of you can distract everybody else and maybe they'll lose count.
I had my eyes shut, my head down, but then some of the other contestants start giggling and laughing, kind of giving up, and I'm like, whoa, I'm still competing here. What are you doing? Like, stop.
Jose freaking started yelling all of the team members' names, and I'm sure, I know that everyone got thrown off because he was like, hey, what's up? I actually asked him to like try to stay quiet because if I hear your voice, it's probably gonna distract me.
There's nothing really much that I could have done up there to help her count, so I just wanted to make it a little bit more difficult for everybody else.
I just like gave him a look, and I'm thinking terrible things. I don't even understand. I was so angry. I'm like sitting here, I had my eyes closed listening, and he gets like right near my head, and seems like beep, 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 beep.
At one point, me and Ashley Barshaw, like at the same moment, we just snapped. We snapped, and we were like, come in! I was really mad. I was like, seriously, bro? I got up early thinking that I would have a head start, and then I was told I had to say a number. So I guesstimated.
After the song's done, she comes up to me and she's like, dude, I don't know what number, I wasn't even paying attention.
And she says 115.
He goes, are you sure? You go, what's 15? What's 20? You go, which one is it? And I go, let's go 120.
I counted like 125, 127. She ran back to me and counted. She said like 700 or something.
Once she gave me the number, I ran as fast as I could to the ball, picked up the ball, put the ball in the cup, picked the popsicles up, put the popsicles in the cup, and then delivered the number to Keith.
This was a time competition.
Celebrate like I'm a bee.
And Ashley Dixon was the last person to turn her numbers in. So, and it was because the ball with her name on it that she needed to turn it in was not in the basket.
I mean, all I knew is I got my cup in.
I don't know. Thinking maybe someone slapped it out, maybe when they were busy trying to get theirs, it kind of popped out.
Ashley was still looking, so I have no idea what happened. I mean, it could have been some sort of sabotage.
Out with my peace, living life, feeling free. That's how it's supposed to be. Come join my festivity and celebrate like I'm a bee. 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 I'm a bee.
My guess is great.
I'm a bee. I'm a bee. I'm a bee.